Na, 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 na. So you're here. Thank you so much for joining this one video. In this one video, hello, welcome to this one video. This is going to be a cooler video. Today we are recording it on 30th May 2022, and the topic of the video is 9 challenges I faced before launching the online course. Come on, this is something that I really wanted to record for a very long time, and I was like, okay, this is going to be an important part for you because there are certain common challenges that we all face. I have faced, a lot of members that I coach faced, my mentors faced, my mentees faced, even you're going to face in a lot of ways. I want you to be aware of these challenges because these are going to come. Because the other day I was coaching one of the members and she was like, hey, I cannot do that. I was like, hey, that's a common challenge. I have faced it, a lot of members have faced it, even you are facing it. If just because you don't like to face it, you are going to miss out on money. Like, what do you prefer? Missing out on money or facing that challenge? Like, both ways. You have to choose either of it, and that is like we will face it and we'll make money that way. So that brings us to the welcome of this video. Thank you so much for joining in. 9 challenges. We are going to talk about 9 challenges over here. Now, first and foremost is going to be blank while scripting. So when you're new, the mic has to be here. Mic has to be here. Great. So the point number 1 is the first challenge you face. I think these are common challenges that we are going to talk about. There are 1,000 more challenges that you're going to face out. But then while scripting this out, I was like, okay, let me just stick with these 9. Probably I'll make another different videos on this one, but then we'll stick with these 9 ones. You may also face a lot of different challenges, but these are like the common challenges that I face, also members face. First one, blank while scripting. So when you're new to doing something, you sit with a blank sheet of paper, and what happens is I have no ideas. Challenge number 1, you literally go blank on it. And the one thing that you can do, I did a video on this one, is apply this 20-minute rule. You can just search for the keyword in this one channel, it's like 20-minute rule. You'll be able to go to that video. Whereas because like one rule you can do is, what is this rule? What is it like? Take a blank piece of blank paper and put a timer of 20 minutes. Put a topic that you want to talk about. You want to write about, you want to script about, be it online course, be it YouTube, whatever topic you want to talk about. Put that in the center of it and put a timer of 20 minutes. The goal is not to stop writing for 20 minutes. Something that I've learned from Catherine Jones. The thing is, when you're doing it for the first time, you are not even going to be able to write a word. Probably a word, 2 words, 3 words, 5 words, 5 points, something like that. But keep on practicing it over a period of time. What will happen is you will be able to fill not just that one page, but 10 pages all 10 prints in a row. This is going to be a method of practicing. It's just not going to happen overnight, but then keep on practicing, you'll be able to overcome this one challenge. Point number 2 is, again, it's related to the point number 1, where you have no ideas for courses and content pieces, like access, like for paid content that you've got as a courses and for free content that you've got for people, so that they can consume it, learn from it, get inside the community and all cool stuff. Now you have no ideas for this. Is going to be another challenge. Like, okay, I've covered something, I've covered so many things in my online courses. What should I be covering in my free channel? Okay, point number 1, hack number 1 that I use is, remember this one thing, BDA before, during and after. So whenever you already have created a course, for example, you have created a course on driving. Okay, what do people need to know before driving? What do people need to know during driving? And what do people need to know after they have learned driving? So these things might not be necessarily be covered over there. You can cover it over here. Now the second point over here, what I'll mention is, think about these 2 things. What is a priority and the difference between priorities and difference between relevancy. Priority based content, priority based ideas goes all the way in your courses. People pay for the steps. Here, the relevancy, the thing that you're planning to record or script out might not be relevant to your members today, tomorrow, maybe day after tomorrow, but then over a period of time they might need it, just like this video. Like, you might not necessarily need this video right now, but then is it relevant to you? Oh yes, it's relevant to you. Do you want to learn about the challenges I face? Oh yes, you need to learn about the challenges. But then when do you want to watch it? It's up to you. It's not priority based. I don't want you to watch it like the day 1. On the priority basis, where you feel like whenever you're going through a challenge, watch this video, you'll be able to learn stuff. So it's not, there's a huge difference between priority based content and relevancy based content. Point number 2. Point number 3 is, now the biggest monsters, one of the initial biggest monsters that you're going to face is fear of recording. And this is natural. We are not used to recording videos. I am not used to recording videos, and I'm not even used to taking selfies. And the day I take a selfie, that photo for me is a disaster. It's like, look at the teeth, look at the nose, look at the hair, look at the ears. Like you judge because you have never seen yourself. Like we don't stand in front of the camera, we don't admire the beauty that we've got with the creation that we are, and we're like, who even have these? This guy has got friends. This guy has got family who loves him so much. You don't even come to terms with it. That's because of those conditioning. Now when you start recording it, you hate yourself for a reason. You've got like a lot of reasons to hate yourself. But then that's your perspective, not people's perspective. People are there to learn from you and grow in what you're doing, because you have got in depth of knowledge, in depth of experience, in depth. You look really nice. That's the only reason that you've got so many friends and family and relatives and people who are surrounded by you, who you are surrounded with. Both ways, you get what I'm saying, right? So, fear of recording. How can you overcome this? Is I've kind of recorded another video for this one. You can just search for a recording or record in the channel. You'll be able to find multiple videos that have just like hacks and stuff. But one of the things that can help you in recording is think about who people who are in desperate need of what you've got within you. Like, okay, I have got skills and knowledge that people can make camera presentation great. Okay, people are already out there desperately wanting and needing what you've got. You just do it for them. Forget about you. You just do it for them. So there are a lot of tactical points that we can do when we can work on this challenge. One of the ones I have shared. A lot of the points that I've already shared in different videos. You can search for recording. You'll be able to find that. Fourth one is, now that you have already recorded something, next is what? Next is editing, and then the next part is publishing. So point number 4 is fear of publishing. Now, when we talk about fear of publishing, one of the coolest things that comes into picture is like fear of judgment, fear of criticism, fear that people are like the imposter syndrome comes in. How do you overcome it? I have no idea. But one thing that I've always learned about this one thing, how did Fuzzle overcome this one point is, dude, we have got like 9 points. We are still talking about the 4th point. Anyways, and we're already 7 minutes on the limit. Anyways, so the way I have kind of came out of this one is you need to learn to disconnect yourself from the results. Forget about results. Outcome can be good and bad. Results can be good and bad as well. Like you can get like 30% marks, 30 marks and fail, 34 and border pass, or maybe 94. So results are great, but then you just have to disconnect yourself with it. So what I started to do is I just wanted to publish videos on YouTube. What did I started doing it? I have launched my business 5 times and not sales. But today's 30th of May. I'll be very honest with you, 30th of May 2022. And over the channel YouTube, this video is being recording. I think this video is what? I don't know, 200 plus videos. And the published videos on this channel has got more than 160 videos already. What I learned, what I discovered, what I did for myself is disconnected myself from, I don't care how many views I get. I don't care how many comments I get. I don't care how many shares I get. Like that's not my thing. What I want to do is I want to document what I'm doing. And I just want to fight the fear of publishing by battling it. Just like, okay, I'm going to record 2 videos a day and I'm going to publish it. I'm not going to share it with people. I'm not even going to share it with you until the time comes, right? But then what I am going to do is I'm going to create my own world. I'm going to create my own mall in a way. And when I'm ready, I'm going to launch it. But then, am I launching it? Oh yes, I'm launching it. Am I bringing traffic to it? No. But when the time comes in, I'll already be so confident. Like there's like one of the quotes that I've heard recently from Riala is competence gives you confidence. Like the ability that you've got gives you confidence. And I'm not going to talk much about it because there are like a lot of things that I can just specifically talk about. Okay, I'm going to do a video, like I'm going to do a specific video on this one. We move on to the 5th point over here is the next challenge. The challenge number 5 you're going to face is creating sales webinar script. So one of the coolest challenges, that one of the most monstrous challenges, like again goes into the category of imposter syndrome. Okay, what I'm creating, are people even going to sit and watch from me? Like, are people going to buy from me? Are people going to stick all the way towards again? These are just your thoughts. Think about it. You're learning from people who are above you, and you're teaching people who are beneath you. Now, this is not in the bad way. You have learned something. You just went a step ahead than people. Now it's like you're looking back like, I'm going to help you, but come along with me. Like the way Russell Brunson says, like, I'm just a step ahead than you, that's all. And you turn back and you take them along because you really care for them. So that's where you can fight this battle in that way. 6-1 is something. Next 3 points are more in a tactical way that kind of jotted down. 6-1 is one of the challenges you're going to face is email marketing, where you don't know, you will be facing like, what should I be writing? The next question you'll be asking, like, how should I write it? The third question you might be like, how can I make my copy even better? So this is another challenge you're going to face. The next challenge you're going to face is funnels. These are the tactical part of it. Funnels, what to design, how to integrate, stuff like that. The next challenge 8, before launching our online course, is going to be one of the biggest things that you're going to launch. Again, these are just obstacles on the way. These are just small little monsters. We think and we create big monsters. It took me 3 years to launch the Academy of Art and Science because I've kind of kept it such a big, launching is such a big process, but then you just take steps and walk all the way close to it, and you just find that launching it is just a matter of a button. Yes, you have to keep your videos ready, your courses ready, your content ready, so that the moment you launch it, just like click. And once you click it, ads get into review, and then they get published, and then traffic starts coming in. The minute you start investing money into advertisements, the traffic starts generating, they see an automated version of all things, and you get to be live in your webinars and sell it. So it's just a matter of practice and the button and the process. Cool. And when it comes to ads, what copy to write, what creative to have, how to integrate, stuff like that. The point number 9 is one of the common challenges is integrations of the system that you've got. So we've got like email marketing system, has to be talking to funnel system, has to be talking to the teaching platform, has to be talking to, these all platforms need to be talking. We need a system to systemize this one thing. So there are common challenges faced, but then one of the coolest thing, one of the most easiest thing that I've kind of found out is when it comes to systems. Cool. You just need steps to do things. And when you get into systems and automations, that one thing is going to be one of the most easiest thing to do. Because once you have content ready, creating content is going to take time. Systematically putting that into picture is not going to take time, like into systems. Step 1, do this. Great. Step. It's all about matter of steps and structure. And like process definition is steps, like do this. It's like losing weight. It's like 30th day, you know what the result you're going to get. Today, what action do I need to be taking? That's step number 1. Tomorrow, what step I'm going to be taking? That's step number 2. It's like you keep on taking steps and you go all the way through these challenges and come successful towards the end of it. Got it? So these are the challenges, 9 challenges you're going to face. I have faced, members have faced, even you're going to face, probably you have faced something beyond this, something more detailed into this. Put that in the comment section so that I'm going to learn from you. The academic members are going to learn from you, because it's a matter of we learn and we not repeat the challenges. And when we are aware of the challenges, we might as well cruise through it in a more systematic, organized, and in a more aware way, so that we come through it together, grow together. That brings us to the conclusion of this video. May peace and blessings be upon you. Thank you so much. I'm going to see you in another video that I'm going to talk about money strategies. I'm going to tell you 8-step framework I used to close in high ticket clients. I'm really excited about this one because I did that 2 days back, and I'm going to do it tomorrow as well. So this is something that I've been working, and this is not about selling. This is about converting. Selling is you pitch a product. They might buy, they might not buy. Converting is where the transaction is being made. So that is what we're going to talk about there. Thank you so much. See you there.
سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح تنهدى يا صاحي كي تستريح وبث الدعاء الخفي الصريح يا سعد